So you're here to know what to spend your Forsaken Ciphers on. So starting today, the Forsaken campaign, only the campaign was made free for all players. And if you purchase a Forsaken pack or have owned Forsaken before the campaign went free, you should have gotten these three Forsaken Ciphers. It's located in the tower in the Exotic Archive right here, the Monuments of Lost Lights. You just go in here, go to Forsaken Exotics, and you should see your three exotic ciphers. So what I'm going to tell you now is what to spend your Forsaken ciphers on. One is the Ace of Spades. This exotic hand cannon is both very good in both PvE and PvP. Its perk is basically after you get a kill and you reload, you get 6 bullets that deal extra damage, and they won't go away unlike perks like Kill Clip. It also grants radar while aiming down sights, which is very nice. And if you get a precision kill, it causes enemies to explode and you reload faster. Exotic you're going to want is the Izanagis Bird. This exotic is a powerhouse of a weapon. Its perk is basically you can combine all 4 bullets into one super powered bullet that has high amounts of burst damage potential. It's very good in endgame PvE such as raids and nightfalls, and this will help you go a long way. Final exotic that you should choose is actually a tie between two exotics that are both, funnily enough, similar in their functionality. Those being Lem Monarch and Thorn. Poison Void Bow that when you fully draw it shoots poison arrows. If you hit a precision hit with it, it can spread the poison to nearby enemies. It's very good in both PvE and PvP, albeit it's a little bit harder to use in PvP versus other options. So this bow is actually very good in endgame content with void shields, and if there are champion mods that favors bow like Overload Bow this season, um, it is much better in endgame content versus Thorn. On the other hand, Thorn is much better in PvP content versus Le Monarch, but they both share similar functionalities. So Thorn on the other side is an exotic hand cannon that shoots poison rounds that can damage enemies over time. Kill an enemy with Thorn, it leaves behind this remnant that you can pick up. It looks like some sort of green soul that tracks towards you. When you pick up that remnant, it increases the damage that the poison deals to enemies, and it refills the magazine for a few rounds. In PvP, this damage increase in the poison allows you to get 2 headshots on any person and walk away, and they will just die to the poison. Unless they have a way to heal, like a warlock with Rift or Hunter with Worm Husk. or even Titan with Alpha Loopy. That's the difference between Lem Monarch and Thorn. Lem Monarch is better in PvE content, and Thorn is better in PvP content. So, now I'm going to talk why I didn't mention the last word, Jotun, Lumina, Truth, and Bad Juju. The last word, this gun is very good in PvP, however, it kind of has a high skill ceiling. You have to hip fire if you want the max benefit. You do not want to be aiming down sights with this weapon. And also, it if you play on PC, I suggest not getting this weapon. It's kind of bad on PC, but it is very good on controller. Fusion rifle that shoots out a tracking shot that can travel across the entire planet. It's very annoying to face against in PvP, but the second you start going against a good team who knows how to just strafe side to side, it's kind of bad. In PvE, you're better off using something else, but it is a fun weapon nonetheless if you do want to get it. Next is Lumina. This gun is actually the opposite of Thorn, and what it does is after you get a kill, it'll leave behind a remnant. Same with Thorn, that when you pick up, instead of increasing damage, it gives you a noble round. If you hip fire that noble round at a teammate, it will heal them, and once you heal them, you will both get a damage buff for about 10 seconds. It's a pretty alright gun, nothing spectacular. It can get very good with more builds, such as the Warlock exotic that uses, what's it called? Boots of the Assembler, because these boots make it so that when you stand in a healing rift, it'll create noble seekers that seek out allies and will heal them. Same thing happens when you're in an empowering rift. It'll just empower them, and have them do more damage. But it's a lot more so a support weapon, and we kind of don't have enough builds that make use of support guns like the Lumina yet in this game. So next is Truth. This weapon is the bane of all existences in Gambit. Um, its whole exotic perk is that it has aggressive tracking. Very crazy. If you've probably been in Gambit and died to a rocket launcher across the map, what you can do with Truth is basically aim down sights at a target, flick the rocket launcher away, then fire it, and it'll curve like around walls and hit that target. I'll show you in this next clip. Have the bad Juju. Now this weapon is very bad. Um, it has everything going for it. It's nothing wrong with the bad Juju itself. It's more so the archetype of weapon it is. It is a lightweight pulse. Lightweight pulses aren't very good in either PvE nor PvP. However, if Bungie were to buff lightweight pulses, bad Juju would be an instant lock. Its perk is that it kills refill the magazine, increase damage for a short time, and grants super energy based on String of Curses, which is that increase of damage. It also fires full auto, which is very nice. And yeah, this gun is, as you can see, the perks are just amazing for it. It's just the fact that it's a lightweight pulse rifle that holds it back. So yeah, that was all. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have more questions, leave them down in the comment section below.